Musicality Mondays, Litty Mondays, Litty Mondays. With Jazicality Mondays, Litty Mondays, Litty Mondays. I know you were looking for something, maybe you'll find it right here, baby. A Make Your Own Trophy Records production.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Musicality Mondays. Today we have Ricky. Can you tell everyone hello?
Hi everyone, my name is Ricky G. Pierce. I tried to tongue click, but it didn't quite work. Still, one. I don't know what's wrong with me. Usually I can tongue click really well, but
No, you're good.
Hold on. That was okay.
What's even happening?
It was baby tongue click. Okay, sorry. Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was
thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky is a singer. His band is Mischief. Can you tell us a little bit about how you sing and, what range you have?
Yeah, perfect. So I'm in Minor Mischief a cappella. It's a 5-person a cappella vocal band. If you don't know what a cappella is, it's just all voices, no instruments. And we do a range of genres. We do like soul, funk, jazz. That's basically like we wanted to start really close to jazz. We do some like early a cappella, which is like a barbershop.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And we even do some like country, just a lot of genres to like kind of mix it up and reach to audiences. But I sing tenor in the group, and there's 5 of us, and so yay,
Can
we
you
have
say the names?
Yeah. Yes.
There's Ricky, obviously, and then Anna,
Yes.
Christina,
Yes.
Luke,
Yes.
and I don't want to look at my bigger Nick.
Yeah, you
let's
did it.
go.
You said you could say the name. I love that. You got it.
Right.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
Tell us what you guys do. Sorry.
Yes. No, my gosh, you're perfect. So 5 of us make that group, and we're all necessary parts in the band, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Both Nick and Luke hold the rhythm down. Nick is our bass, and Luke is our vocal percussion / baritone. He does sing as well. He's great. And so, they hold the rhythm down. And then there's the treble section, and there's me on tenor, Anna on soprano, and Christina on mezzo / alto. And
Nice.
But we all do a lot of voice crossing, so it's like just because I'm the tenor doesn't mean that I'm not. Sometimes I do sing like the highest note in that triad. And it's really cool. We've done that, and it's really cool because there's 4 of us in the group that have been singing together since Anna and I have been together since 2011, but Christina and Luke, so like probably like over a decade for sure. We've all sang together in UMD Vocal Jazz. That's where we got our start.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we found Nick along the way because we did have a bass in the group.
Nate.
Yay!
Yay,
Nate.
And I just want to
You're
show
like,
you
I know
that
it.
I care
Yes,
about you. And I
you
did my
know,
research.
yes. And Nate's amazing and creative and like just such a beautiful singer. And he got married and he moved to Atlanta, and we're really happy for him.
Okay.
And he actually does some barbershop there in Atlanta,
Nice.
which is really cool. That's like their thing, I guess. Like the South, they really do that barbershop thing. They do it everywhere, but I guess it's like really big there, which is like, so cool. He's really good at it. But then when he left, we found Nick, and Nick is exceptional. He had never done anything like this before. He'd just done like high school choir and stuff. But like you talk to him, and he's like, "Hey, my name's Nick." So you're like, "You're a bass, be in our band."
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's us. Minor Mr. Acapella. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Yes, we actually are starting a website.
Oh,
I think it's minormischiefacapella.com. minormischief.com, something along that lines. We do have domain.
Okay.
It's done. The website's done. We just need to like zhuzh it up and get it all. So look for that. We will be blasting that on all our social media platforms. So it's coming soon.
I can't wait to see that, and I will be blasting it as well.
Thank you.
Extending it into the atmosphere.
Heck yeah.
Well, you kind of touched on this. I was going to say, well, how did you and Anna meet? Like, do you remember like the first day and everything?
Absolutely. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think I talk about it and think about it a lot. So Anna and I met. So I started college at UMD in Duluth, University of Minnesota, Duluth, in 2009. I'm the oldest in the group. The Anna it came along in 2011. So she's 2 years younger than me, and so we were both in UMD Vocal Jazz. Actually myself, Anna, Luke, and Christina, all of us were in that.
Okay.
But Anna was the first one to come along that I got to know and notice, and like before the other two. And so we're in Vocal Jazz, and there's two groups. There's Lake Effect and Chill Factor. And you're kind of like put in the groups, and you don't do a lot of like mingling right away, but then you have like a retreat period where you go to like we went to Camp Knutson, which is on Cross Lake, which is like the Brainerd Lakes area. I think it's like by McGregor and all that, like Northern Lake area. Yeah. And so you do that, and you do a lot of like team bonding between everyone, and we all have to do solos.
Wow.
Like, you all have to do like a jazz solo. And I remember Anna sang the solo. She still does today.
Okay.
Teach Me Tonight, because I make her do it. And I literally like, she sang the song Teach Me Tonight and like the first notes. And I looked at her and I was like, I want her. Like, I was like, we're going to be best friends. She's so good. Like, literally my jaw dropped, and she just sounded so beautiful and like, dare I say, sexy, and just like, so good, like it blew my mind, and I was like, we're gonna be friends forever. And then we were, and yeah, it was cute.
Wait, did she have the same reaction to you, or was it like,
yeah.
sorry, like,
Thank you.
no,
Good
I mean,
question.
just, like,
That's a good question.
Like, we're gonna be best friends.
I want to be like,
yeah,
so this is my fantasy, obviously. Like, my fantasy played out where I was like, I want you, and then you're my best friend forever.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I can't speak for her, but but I do think that like, it was a mutual thing where you both like kind of noticed each other. I think that she did the same thing to me as I did to her. Like, I invited her to my birthday that year, and I turned 21, and it was a big deal for me. And I invited her to my birthday. She was a little, baby, and like, little freshman. And I was like, come to my birthday, and she did. And like, I think it was she brought her at the time boyfriend, and it was like very fun for them, and it was cute. And she was like, oh my God, I'm at your birthday. And I was like, yeah, girl, you're at my birthday. So I remember on my 21st birthday, I kept going up to everyone, and I go, it's my birthday.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah, very that. Yep. So I do think there was a mutual like, oh, I like you a lot. And so the next year, when we like knew each other more, like when she was a sophomore and I was a senior, my first out of 3 senior years, I graduated in 6 years of college, undergrad, which is great. Love that. It was fun. I never wanted to leave. It was so fun. There's these pictures of us like literally like in a blanket together, like rolling on the floor together, and we just we love he was very cute and cuddly and perfect, and so that's me and Anna. We've been best friends ever since.
Yay.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, so what were you studying?
Voice. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So initially I started in college as a vocal performance major.
Okay.
And it was amazing, but the program that I studied, like vocal performance, which is great, like it was just very heavily opera, and I love opera. I've done a few operas and they're so fun, but like I was like, I don't want to only do opera, like I want to do everything, which you not saying that you can't if you study that, but you just have to be very focused and very good at focusing on like the opera and then everything else. Like for me, I was like, my brain wants to go in so many different avenues of voice, right?
Yeah.
And so I actually changed from after my sophomore year, I changed from a vocal performance major to just of BA and voice, and then I got to add a minor, which is cool. I got to do theater. So I kind of created my own avenue actually, which is fun. I got to talk about it as like a vocal, like a versatile voice major. Like I studied choral and chamber and musical theater and opera and vocal jazz and like all that stuff. And like I kind of gave every single one of those like their like the same amount of love and care.
Wow,
and
that's really cool.
Yeah, it was really fun. I'm really happy that I decided to do that because I finally had time to do other things like theater, and I've always wanted to do theater because I grew up doing theater, and I got to I didn't have to just focus on the one thing, and I got to kind of do more and more. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. So have you ever gotten voice lessons before?
Yeah, lots of them. When I was younger, not at all. I kind of like rose through the ranks of just like talent, which is like good and bad. Good in the sense of like I knew what I was like. I just had a natural knack for what I was doing, right? So that was a good part. But that's because I grew up kind of poor, and I didn't have a lot of avenues for like paying for voice lessons and stuff, so I always did the free stuff. So I grew up in the church and got like, you know, a lot of my avenue was through like church singing and church musicals and like the Christmas pageants and all that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Through via church, which was fun. But then I went to like high school, and so I started to take high school voice lessons, which was just like very minimal, one time a week, and I'm not gonna lie, like I was the best in my high school. Like,
Period.
yeah, right. Like I was like involved in all-state choir and all these like things, but again, like I was still just like rising the ranks via talent. Like my teacher didn't really have to, like he had so many other students, he didn't have to teach me anything because I sounded good, right?
Right.
But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a voice major and go to college, right? And then I got to college, and they were like, do you know any of these things about like breathing right and like vocal technique and putting like a certain like sound in a certain part of your throat? And I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about at all. And they're like, why do you know? And I was like, because no one told me. And they're like, how? And yes, right? Yeah. So that was a big shock, you know, like figuring that out and then just kind of having to like figure all that out at once.
Right.
But so once I got to college, like voice lessons got a lot more like intense, and like it meant a lot more. Like voice lessons when I was like, you know, 18 and before just was like, oh, you're great, you sound so good, right? But then when I got into college and they're like, yeah, you sound good, but like, do you know what you're doing, and like, are you singing right?
Okay.
And I wasn't right away, and then I've had to figure it out. So, or like what was taught and figure that out, you know.
Okay.
So it was crazy, yeah.
And was it hard to do that transition?
100%.
Okay.
Because I was like, I didn't think it was stupid, but I was just like, why? I was like, I sound good. Why isn't this good enough?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was like number one. But B, it was just like, I was like, you know, new to college, and like I was not like lazy, but it was a lot of work. So I was like, are you serious? I have to learn a whole new thing.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, you came to school to do this, so let's go.
It's like, no.
Yeah, I'm like, what? No, don't I just get a party and have fun and sound good? They're like, no, you gotta work. And I was like, okay, let's go.
How long did it take you to like be able to want to learn more?
My entire freshman year, I think that I was like coasting on just like having fun and like, you know, doing what everyone else was doing. I think that I did a few like intensive things that summer after freshman year into sophomore year that were like, okay, like you actually have to like have the chops to like continue to do this well. Yeah. And I think that's what really like drove that in. So I would say an entire year of just like kind of dipping my foot in to be like, do I actually like this, or like, can I actually do it, you know? And then since I thought I could, I was like, I trusted myself, and it was like, okay, I think, yeah, let's go for it. So I would say an entire year before I was like, okay, we're going to commit. We're going to go all the way in. We're going to spend money on this. We're going to do it.
We're going to do this.
We're going to
go to college.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
You're going to learn.
Yeah.
So is music your dream? And can you describe your dream more?
Yeah, for sure. It is. My music has always been part of my life. It's always been something I've not been able to explain that I could do. And like, so I think about like, I'll just like hum a melody, or like I'll listen to a song and I'll like be able to hum a harmony. And like, that just comes easy for people like us, right?
People like us.
No, for real. People who are good at,
No,
you know, like it just comes natural.
Yeah.
But
it's,
and, like, exactly.
Yes.
But like people, there's like, you know, okay, if you didn't know out here in the audience, I met Jasmine at where I work now, Pizza Luce, and Jasmine used to work. And we met there, but like there's a big smorgasbord of people who work there. So what I'm trying to say is like, I'll be like humming a thing and like doing a thing or like doing a harmony onto that, and people are like, how can you do that? And I'm like, how can I not do that? That's just like so easy. I just like it don't even have to think. It just happens, right?
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I mean by like music has always been a part of me, and like a part of my like upbringing. Like I didn't even know that it's like not normal to like think in the way we think musically. Like that's actually like not normal, right?
And that makes sense.
Right?
I always think about things like that.
I'm always just like I try to put myself in like a different perspective of like, wow, like this is actually, you're actually like really talented at,
Oh,
you know, like,
yes.
yeah, thank you. And same, like, it's like,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. But like, really, like, it's just, it's hard to like verbalize like how like that, you know, we like think a certain way.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
people who are like good at math, it's the same for them. Like,
It's like, how do you do
they're amazing at math and I'm not. You know
Right.
what I
And,
mean?
like,
And it's like,
you
and
could
it
have
comes
that. It's
easy for
fine.
them, but it does not for me. So it's
Yeah.
like the same kind of like thing. So yes, music has always been a part of me and it's always been my dream.
Mm-hmm.
However, like I've never lied to myself. Like I'm like, girl, like you're gonna if you want to work in music and you want to do music, like when I went to college, I was like, you're going to college, like your college degree is to work 2 jobs. You're not gonna just sustain music. Like, yes, you maybe like you'll get noticed and be able like, you know, make it big, but like that doesn't happen like all the time, right?
Right.
And you have to like really easily like accept that and just like know like you're gonna have to put work into like this craft, but also you're gonna have to sustain your lifestyle and, you know, your living like
Yeah.
just with a regular paying job. So I was like, I'm getting a music degree, but I'm also like I'm getting a degree so that I can continue to work 2 jobs forever. And I'm not even mad at that though. Like I think I work in the service industry and with my like skill set of like just like I'm pretty easy to talk to and I can talk to people pretty easily. I'm a big personality, like it takes a lot to like drain me.
Yeah.
I think that like that goes hand in hand with this music thing. Like I'm like, okay, like I can create my own destiny in the service industry and like work super hard one week, like as hard as I can, and if I need a little break the next,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like I can like do that in this avenue of like my job, and then in my dream, the music, I can like kind of push the same way and like hold back if I need to, and then push even harder, you know?
Yeah.
So I've always known that like that it's not just like sunshine and rainbows like all the way with my career of music. Like I am going to have to do a second thing as well, like until I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then when I don't have to do that, then I'm like, period. There you go. Then it's like, okay, you defied the odds, girl. Like, you know what I mean?
We got to the top of the mountain.
Yes. So it's like, but I'm not going to lie to myself. Like, I'm going to have to do that. And I'm not mad at it. I've never been mad at it.
And sometimes, like what you're saying, like sometimes it's 16-hour days.
Yeah.
And like doing your day job and then going to your dream job.
To your dream job. And exactly. Like, you know, exactly. Like it's the dream is like always there in the forefront of your head, but like, you know that you have to like do the nitty gritty to like sustain. And like, I'm personally okay with that. Like, I'm like right now I'm fine with that. Like it's because this is the dream. It means so much to me that I'm okay.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's always been the dream. I've always known I can do it, and
Good.
it's just like there's been a certain like, you know, I think the last few years I've gotten even more in touch with that and just like kind of had more of a focus on that, which is cool. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And like going from hearing about your hard work and like how you take this so seriously and kind of speaking on those things of what you have to do as a musician in order to make these dreams come true, let's talk about some of your accomplishments that I wrote down after my research.
Cute. You did research?
Of course I did. I was like all up in your Instagram.
I love you.
I went back to the beginning.
Oh,
Like,
you went back to the beginning,
my
girl?
phone right now looks like I'm obsessed with you.
Oh my god, I love
I
that.
am obsessed
Yes.
with you, but you get it.
I love you.
So I have like pictures I'm going to show you later.
Oh my god, cute. Good. Oh my god, you went back to the beginning.
Yes,
girl.
I'm
we
so
have,
excited.
There are
It's
like
friggin'
lots
hilarious.
of posts on there.
I love your drag name.
Vivica
Vivica
Colada. Vivica Colada, you know. Vivica Colada was my drag. I did like have a funeral for her.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay, because I missed it.
No, it's okay. It was a long time ago.
How
Yeah.
long ago
No,
was it?
probably. It was after we knew Shelly. You're right. But it was just like an online funeral. I was just like, I'm killing her.
Well, so.
Yeah, because I was like planning to come to drag again. And okay, so let me explain. I used to do drag, and I was performed under the name Vivica Colada. But then I was like, I don't know if I love that name. So, which I thought it was fun and stuff. But then I was like, I'm gonna have to kill her if I'm gonna come back as a new person. So I was like, we're having a funeral for Vivica Colada. And then like I was like planning on doing another name, but then that never happened. Mostly because of COVID, but also because drag's hard and it takes a lot of everything takes a lot of time and effort
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
true.
But like for drag, for me, it was all about perfection. And it was like, if I wasn't perfect, then I was really upsetting myself. And so
Okay.
I was like, this is a lot of pressure I don't need. So
You're
yeah.
very beautiful as now
Thank
and
you.
Vivica.
Thank you.
But does the last name come from Cool Ranch Trips?
Oh my God, no. Colada.
Well, yeah, because I
I
so I
love
did
it.
look at the spelling later, and it wasn't like
Yeah.
Cool Ranch Doritos. But where does
Yeah,
it come
you're
from?
so fun. Actually, so I was just named by this drag queen in Duluth. Her name was
Oh.
Tanya Tootsie Roll.
That is such an honor,
Mhm.
honestly.
I know. She was like, I'm your drag mom, and I'm going to give you the name of Vivica Colada, like a pina colada.
Okay.
Colada. Yes. You got it
Colada.
now. A little bit. Yeah.
Do you
You're like, I
like
get it
pina
now.
colada?
Yes. Get it out in the rain.
Yeah.
So that's what it came from. And yeah, it was, thank you. Shout out to Tanya Tootsie Roll. Hey, girl. You gave me my name, boo-boo. So yeah, that's where they came from.
Okay.
So yeah.
So on to the accolades.
Mm.
We have Mistletones of Minnesota 2021
Yeah.
during the Christmas season.
Yes.
These are some of the things I found. So I'm just going to name them off,
Mhm.
and then we'll go back and
Okay,
talk
cool.
about
Yeah,
them.
let's do it.
Okay. Third place in the Chicago Harmony Sweepstakes Festival 2022. You got to perform at the Minnesota State Fair in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I didn't even have to flip the page. I thought this was really cool. Did you really open for, stop it, hold on, the Beach Boys?
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
yes.
and,
Ish.
hold on, open for the Beach Boys before the Surf City All-Stars.
Oh, so Surf
What?
City All Stars.
Help me.
Yeah, for sure. You're so cute. We opened for Surf City All Stars, which is an amazing Beach Boys tribute band. But
Okay.
they have a member in their, a couple of members in that
Yeah.
that group that are official Beach Boys. So yes,
Cool.
technically
Yes,
both.
and
Yes,
Yes,
and yes.
yes.
So in Surf City All Stars, they are a Beach Boys tribute band, and we opened for them at this Iowa County Fair. It was in Lamar's, Iowa, last year, and they are incredible and everything. But a couple of the members in that group are members of the Beach Boys, and the Beach Boys spans in a bunch of
yeah.
the Beach Boys themselves was a core group of members, but they welcomed in a lot of members throughout the years of their entire
Yeah.
tenure.
Okay.
And so a couple of the Surf City All Stars were Beach Boys. So yes.
Sick.
So yes, you're not wrong. I opened for Beach Boys.
And last accolade, but so many more to say. Beautiful human being
Oh.
and wonderful performer.
Thank you. Can I add one more?
Sure.
Or two more? Okay, cool. I'm gonna add two more. Toot my own horn. So she Jazicality mentioned that we won third place in the Chicago Harmony Sweepstakes in 2021, and then we had to miss it in 2022 because of a couple of circumstances that are crappy, but in 2023 we got second place.
Let's
We
go.
finished
Okay,
second this
okay.
last year. So, and then, but also the year that we got third, we actually advanced to nationals that year, which
Really?
isn't which isn't supposed to happen, which was
yay.
really cool because so we got third. First place is supposed to go to nationals in San Francisco. You get a full paid trip. They pay for your lodging. They pay for your plane. They pay for everything. And first place had to pull out because there was it was a high school group that won.
Oh, for
Amazing.
sure.
They're from Dayton, Ohio or somewhere. I don't know. They were amazing. And we got beat by high schoolers, y'all. They are so good. And but they had to pull out because of people graduating and just not having the same group.
Okay.
And then actually here's some tea.
Tea.
So second place, they didn't want to send second place because they were bratty.
Oh,
There was a lot of them, and they were bratty, and they did not handle getting second really well. And so they were like, we're just going to skip them, and do you guys want to go instead? And we're like, yeah, send us. And it was the best experience ever. We got to sing at National Harmony Sweepstakes in San Francisco. The people who won the nationals that year are Highline Vocal Jazz. Shout out to Highline in New York City. They're amazing. We literally they came to our Airbnb that night and partied with us till
Wow.
the dawn of the next day. It was so beautiful. We are tight with Highline. We
Cute.
had the best time ever. And Harmony Sweepstakes is something that I really personally out of all of us in Minor Mischief. It is my favorite thing because you get to see all this talent from around. We're in the Midwest regional, so there are people from Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and even there are people from Texas. Like, it was literally like Midwest, right?
Yeah.
And you get to see all this talent, and then if you advance to nationals, you get to see even more talent. And like, it's just so cool to like mingle with people who are just as interested in the same craft as you. You know,
Right? Yeah.
it's amazing. So,
It's another
yay,
level,
Harmony
yeah.
Six Sexo. Thank you for letting me.
Oh yeah. Of
elaborate.
course. No. Yeah.
Yay.
If you have more, you let the people know. You let the people
You
know.
let the people know. You're fun.
Thank you.
Mm.
Do you want to see the pictures or do you?
Yeah,
want me to,
let's go with the pictures. I want to see the pictures. Pictures.
Okay. Don't scroll. I'm gonna go back and
Yeah, you
forth.
go back and
Thank
forth,
you
yeah.
so much. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm nervous. What are
I
these?
think it's I know post edit.
Oh my gosh, what are you showing? Is that number one?
Yes, this is number one.
Oh, it's number one. Look at it's me. You've seen it. I'm a sophomore in high school. In this picture, that's my friend Lindsay. Okay, so
Okay, you
this
can
is me. This is baby Ricky and Lindsay. I'm a sophomore. She's in 8th grade, and the reason why we're friends is because we are both in, or maybe I'm a junior freshman, something like that. But we were both in cross country, and
Okay.
like the girls were so good. Like when you're in cross country and you're a girl, like your like prime is when you're like a 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grader, just because like I don't know, I think it's like a puberty thing, and like you're really
Okay.
good. And so Lindsay was like incredible. Not saying that she was incredible always, but like she was incredible at that time, and so she was on varsity, and like so we were like really close. And she actually was when she was a sophomore and I was a senior. We were prom dates. Isn't that cute? I took her to prom. And so that's Lindsay Ankeny. Hey, girl. And that's baby Ricky. And yeah, I had the side swoop, like very like Zac Efron-y.
Justin Bieber.
Okay,
Oh, no, it's
Justin
more like
Bieber's. Yeah,
Zac Efron.
my yeah.
Both.
So both.
Yeah,
But
both.
my Zac Efron in High School Musical one was like the first that was my inspo
Yeah,
for that hair,
yeah.
and then Justin came after.
That's
So
true.
that's that. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Whereas this one's funny.
Okay, isn't another one?
Yeah.
Another hold on. Oh. Ooh, look at you. This is fun. Okay, this is great. So this is me, Ricky. I'm a junior in college, and this is in the show that I was involved in called, well, it was a cabaret, not the musical cabaret, but like a music cabaret in vocal jazz. We did these things called cabarets where you put together a string of songs. And it's okay. And you and you put together a string of songs, and then you write a script. And so this was Cabaret Gone Wild, and the song I was singing was "Eye of the Tiger," and yeah, right. My solo was beginning, rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances. Yeah, that's literally, I know exactly the words I'm singing. Ready? Because I always went like that. I was, went the distance. I literally am doing distance. In this picture, the word I'm singing is distance, because I was always like, it was such a high note, it was a high C, that I had to go, went the distance.
There you go, you got it.
Yeah. So literally that's that.
That's so funny.
That was so fun. Those shows were so fun in college. Like these cabaret shows, I did 5 of them.
Wow.
Yeah. They all had different themes. My freshman year was Dance Dance Evolution. Sophomore year was Working 9 to 5. Junior year was Gone Wild. Senior year was In Space. And second senior year, which I got to produce, was Heroes and Villains. So
Heroes and Villains.
yeah. And I'm having fun.
Good.
I love this. I love old pictures of me because it's fun to show the progress.
Yes. This one.
Oh, this
I tried
is
to find the first one, but I think there's more older ones.
No, for sure. This is cute. This is Ricky and Anna, circa 2013, vocal jazz. I know this because of the suit color. So black and gold was our theme that year. And we were in Lake Effect, which is the higher group in vocal jazz at UMD. And yeah, she was a soprano and I was a tenor. And this is our, I know exactly, this was the first concert we did that year. It was the Weber Gala, which was in like the end of September. I know. I have a memory like a steel trap.
It's
like,
good. No.
Yeah. Oh, you show me a picture. I'm like, I know.
I know exactly right. Oh, that one's
This
cute
is
too. I'm gonna do this one.
Yay! Oh, that's good. Okay, so this is Ricky, probably 2013, 2014, one of those years.
Okay.
I think 2013 actually. I dressed up at Halloween as Morticia Adams.
Okay.
And that's my friend Ryan behind me. He was like a skeleton. He was kind of doing, what's that movie with Nick Cage? Ghost Rider. He's almost like the
okay.
Ghost Rider guy with Nick
Okay.
Cage. And then, but my best friend Maria DePisa, Maria DePisa Quady, she just got married in November. She's having a baby. Yay, Maria!
Aw.
I know. She was my Wednesday, and I was Morticia.
Oh.
Yeah, and so that was not my first time in drag, but one of the first-ish times. That I was like really comfortable, like beating my face. That's what you call it in drag, like beat your face, girl.
Yeah.
Beating my face and going out. So yeah, it was Morticia. Yes, exactly. Ooh, fun. Morticia. Oh, yay. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is Ricky and Anna again. And this is UMD opera scenes.
Okay.
And we did Anna. So we're husband and wife in this picture. It's from the opera or operetta Street Scene by Kurt Weill, written in like the 1930s. And so this is just a scene from it. And actually, fun fact, the next year in college, we did the full opera.
Oh, wow.
And another fun fact, so I played Lippo Fiorentini in this scene called the Ice Cream Sextet. The next year, I auditioned again, and I got the same part. And it was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
My director had a vision, and Anna played Greta, my wife, in that. And funny, they made her pregnant in that. Our opera director made her have a pregnant belly, but literally in the actual opera, I literally have lines. There's a line. Okay, ready? My name's Lippo. I'm Italian. I go, Margarita, why don't you have a baby, huh? That's one of my lines in that opera because she can't get pregnant. So
Aw.
it's really weird that like our director made her be pregnant when like the Greta herself, like the actual character can't get pregnant, and that's part of the show. We were like, Alice, you weird.
Yeah, no,
Alice was our director. We're like, you were not job girl.
Was it
Yeah.
a mistake?
Most likely, like she
Okay.
was just like, you're gonna be pregnant, and like she made weird choices, not like bad weird choices, but just like that's a very interesting artistic choice, honey.
Yeah. It's like, no,
You're gonna be pregnant. So yeah, as far as we know, yeah, just a weird choice.
Okay. I thought this one was cool.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, this is me in college again. So you want to something wild? So when you're in college in like 2010, 11, 13, like 09. You're like, I'm gonna have my friends take pictures of me, and I'm gonna be like America's Next Top Model.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good-
Yeah,
You look
right.
like you're in a commercial
And
or
that's
something.
literally what this is for. So there was this
Okay, wow.
weird. There was this weird contest when I was in college. It was like an American Eagle contest, like an online contest, like a model contest, and you entered your own photos and you got voted on. And I actually ended up winning 5 first prize. Which was I won 5 $500 gift cards from American Eagle, 5 of them.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
What is that? $2,500 in American Eagle? Yes, literally. So I like literally treated friends to American Eagle for like an
Oh,
entire year.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, I was like, I don't fucking need all this like American Eagle. I'll help my friends get it. Yeah, right. I had 5 pictures that won first prize. Grand prize was like a model contract, and like you flew to New York and had a thing. But like I won first prize, which was the next one, 5 times for my photos. Which this is one of them.
So good.
That's at the Rose Gardens in Duluth. I'm just laying on the cobblestone, and my friend took it. And we just like edited the heck out of it. Not like
Oh, wow.
changed like features, but like
Yeah.
because we didn't have Facetune yet.
No.
But like, but like it was we edited the like exposure and all all that stuff. Yeah.
Sort of.
Oh yay! This is Ricky in drag. This is one of my drag performances at UMD as Vivica Colada.
Yes.
Yay! And I'm wearing a Barbie skirt, which is cool, and a really cool
cute.
like jacket with epaulets. You can't see because my hair's in front of it. My best friend Ted is a hairstylist. He styled my hair, and I don't have good styled hair. And when I was in drag, because my best friend lived in the cities and I lived in Duluth, and I was not a good wig girl. Like he was really good at doing the wigs, and I was like, when he was up there for this, I was like, you have to style this wig. I suck at this. So he did. He put cute little alien top knots, and then like styled the heck out of the hair with like curled it and like I did a lot of stuff that I can't do. So that was really fun. He took that picture too. I know he did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was really fun. That was one of my favorite actual looks in that show I did. Yay.
You were
Yay.
walking around with such
I was
confidence.
I was strutting it in
Yes,
that,
yeah.
walking around school being like, who gonna be this?
Okay, wait. I want to see if you remember what caption you put for this picture. So I'm going to show it to you, but I'm covering the caption because I
Okay.
accidentally put it in there.
Okay.
Is this fun? Okay.
Oh my God! Wait, something about eggs are making. No, something about make. Oh my God! What is? Oh my God! Hold on! It's something about cooking. Mama's cook. Something about mama. Kitchen. Something about kitchen. Is kitchen in the caption? Cooking. Is cooking in there?
Yeah.
Who's eating? Mama's cooking. No. What is it?
You're so close.
I'm so close. What is
with
it?
the Mama's Cooking, you're close. There's one more part.
I can't. You tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mama's Cooking, who's by?
Yeah, Mom was cooking. Who's mine? I knew it was. I was really close. Okay, I was close. I knew it was something
so
good.
funny.
Yes, that was fun. Okay. Oh my gosh, I remember. So that we did a I had friends over at my house in Duluth that day, and we did of just a stupid photo shoot around my house because I lived in this part of Duluth where in the back of my house was like an abandoned school, and they had an abandoned playground.
Yeah.
And so we had we just took pictures on that abandoned playground just with friends, and we had breakfast first. And then I remember I was just like, I want to be extra, and I put on these denim thigh high heels, and I was just like making eggs in that picture. And like my friend took a picture of me, and literally like I was
It's
like,
a great
Mama's
picture.
cooking, who's buying? I was so close with the eating. I knew it was Mama. And I love that picture, or that shirt is Miss Piggy, like her
yes.
face. Yeah.
I think Sam actually guessed that.
Yes, really?
And I didn't notice. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I love it. Yeah, it's Miss Piggy. I love Miss Piggy. She's actually an icon.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, it's us! Oh,
It's
cute.
us.
Okay, I know this is from a performance you had at,
Yeah.
and it was at I know it was on Hennepin. It was
Yeah.
in the.
I don't remember what the place
It's literally like the kitty corner is the Orpheum, and the other corner is like it's like on Hennepin in between like 7th and 8th. I feel like
Yeah.
what's that? It's like there are raves there on that side of the street. Yes, thank you,
Oh, yes,
Skyway
thank
Theater. Yes, Jasmine and me. This
Thank
is
you,
from
MC.
that. And this was in a time of my life when I heavily used Facetune, which is really annoying.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
you can tell. But it's still cute. It's really cute. It's really cute, and it's very fun. And this is when this was like our tenure at Luce together, and we were like really close. Yeah, I'm wearing a
Yes.
Luce shirt, as you can see.
It's true.
I think I came from work today because
You
I remember
did.
every
It was so
single
sweet.
day I wore one of those bandanas, and I can tell that I
Yeah.
was working because I wore one of those.
Oh, yeah. It's like when we like almost just started
Yeah.
working together.
I was
And I was so
wearing one.
happy because you came to the show. So thank
Yay,
you.
of course. That was
Yeah.
fun. That
And
was
then-
fun. Skyway, thank you.
Thank you.
There's a girl here. Her name's MC. She's great. She's my
There's
best
a girl
friend. She's my best friend.
Period.
Yeah, she's my other best friend.
But yeah, like, oh, it just brought so many memories because you
Seriously.
made your profile picture and I felt so nice.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
I'm a
well. I
profile
loved
picture.
that. We ran together for it was fun.
Yeah,
You know,
it was a lot of
do
fun.
some cool artistic stuff. Yeah.
Yay! So bringing it back to Minor Mischief,
Yes.
what's everyone's role in the band?
Well, first and foremost, singers, performers, obviously.
Mhm.
So that comes first, right? But there's a lot of things, as you know, that go into putting a band together, being a part of a band. So for my part, and I would say Nick and Luke's part, we're like showing up, being on time, having our stuff together. Like that's like what our part is, right? And having our
Okay.
stuff together, learning our stuff. I want to kind of take more of a creative role. I've started like designing a logo to like put on merch and stuff. Like we have like
Cool.
we have like some merch. We have like magnets and stickers, and we had shot glasses of like this really cool caricature of us. But I've started designing like a cool like logo with flaming letters, and I want to put that on like
Nice.
actual like wearable merch. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is fun. So that's I'm trying to create more of a creative role for myself. But Anna and Christina are really Christina is basically the HBIC. If you don't know what that means, it's head
Bitch
B.
in
Yeah, I
charge.
love
That's a good
that.
person
I
here
love that.
today.
Yes, no censor. Head bitch in charge. So Christina is. So we're actually represented by a talent agency in
Oh, wow.
Minneapolis called G. Elberg Entertainment, and Christina is the reason why we are because her and Luke actually they were in a group called the Sound Exchange before Minor Mischief, and the Sound Exchange disbanded in 2020 because of COVID.
Oh, okay.
And there were 5 members of that group, and 3 of them didn't want to continue, but 2 of them did, and those 2 were Christina and Luke. And they just, they were the 2 members that we went to college with. So Christina herself was like, oh, well, I want to create a new group out of this. And so she asked me and Anna and Nate, and we all became Minor Mischief at that point.
Okay.
After a few discussions and all this stuff, and it was great. But Christina has really like banded us together, like got us the contract with Yale Berg, and done a lot of that part, like the gig sort of thing, and getting us to that in that regard. But Anna also is like, so Anna works at this music nonprofit, the first music nonprofit in Minnesota, Schubert Club. And so her role for that is like she books shows for that. Like she is like has this like huge professional role of like booking and like knows how to like knows everything about like artists contracts and everything. So she as well has a huge role in Minor Mischief. Like she does a lot of like the booking for things that local bars we do. Like she has a lot of like experience in booking for that. So the two of them have a lot, and not the other three of us. It's not like we don't want to do that stuff, but it just comes so like the other two are so good at it. It's like why put your like we're not going to mess up what's already good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's like so again like our first role is like show up, have our stuff together, and be on time.
Yeah.
Be ready to like make music and make it well and stuff. Yeah. So
There's something so special about recognizing what your role is, and I think it's good that you know that, and it's good that you're not
100%.
trying to be like, well, let me try to book some shows. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm trying to help you, and then they'll be like, no, we got this. And so
for sure. Oh, and then along with Anna also does most of our like show posters and all that stuff. She loves to do like the Adobe workshop kind of things, and she's great at it. So we're like, girl, like go. We all kind of contribute to the social media. Well, mostly just Christina, Anna, and I, and sometimes Luke. But like a lot of that like show, like the marketing, like the show posters, and will be on Anna's behalf, and we're really happy to have her do that because that's a lot of work, as you know. Like it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like coming up with like posters and just like and all the marketing, you know. Yeah, it is tiring stuff, and it's just to add it to anyone's plate is a lot. So
and I also want to say I just did a show where my bassist showed up like right on time, and then Sam and I were running like 20 minutes behind. So it is so important to like have people that are just like, let's show that they want to be there. So like I don't know, it's just so special that you're just like, we gotta show up and we gotta we gotta be
and
like.
Be
point.
professionals, like yes, exactly.
Right, exactly.
And like so, and by that I mean like you show up and you if there are things that you discussed in last rehearsal that you were gonna have done and that you were gonna have learned and that you were gonna work on, blah blah blah, everything that you had discussed that you were gonna do, you come the next time with that done. Like
and
you don't.
It just feels so good.
It's
it
refreshing.
Was so nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so
of
much.
Of course. So validating. Yeah. For real. I've always been that kind of person, like that kind of worker.
Never change.
Yeah, literally. It was real to me that way. Like, yes, I have explained a lot, or I have talked about a lot that I was like a talent-based person, but like I still like the hard work and all that was put in at the same time. You know, like so like, and it's because I want to. You know what I mean? It's the passion. You want to do. If you love this stuff and you want it to continue to grow and like you want it to succeed, it's because you want to do it. Like you love it. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't just do this just because you have to. You want to, you know.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Ian. He's my bassist. I forgot to say his name.
Hey, Ian.
Who is the person who arranges your pieces that you perform?
Mm-hmm. So, a lot of people. So, as I explained, we were kind of the regrowth of an old a cappella group, the Sound Exchange. So, and then we're Minor Mischief. We adopted that entire portfolio or there's a better word. Well, we can use portfolio. We adopted that entire catalog. Yeah. So we adopted their entire catalog, which is great. So we have all of their arrangements. We also have arrangements from other vocal bands that have given them to us. But we also have friends that arrange for us too. So in vocal jazz at UMD, we were lucky enough to like be with a bunch of like amazing artists and musicians that are so talented at many different things, not only singing, but also writing. Yes. And so one of them is Melvin Spring, who lives in Minneapolis, and he is phenomenal, amazing. We do about like, I don't know, at least 5, maybe 6, 7, 8 arrangements of Melvin's. Wow. Some that he's written when we were in college, and then a lot of them are written recently. We actually, our other really close friend, Courtney, also from UMD, Courtney Ellian.
I love her.
Yes,
she's
you
so
love Courtney.
sweet.
She's amazing. She's in a band called the Gemstones. Check them out. Shout out Gemstones. They're so good. Yeah, exactly. She's so good. She's a keyboard vocalist, writer. A lot of them write in that group. They're so good. Mm-hmm. So Courtney, she's so Melvin and Courtney are actually they're the two most brilliant musicians I've ever met in my life. Wow. They both have perfect pitch. They are phenomenal. They're phenomenal singers, phenomenal players. They can play like anything, and phenomenal writers. Courtney wrote this amazing arrangement of "I Wish" by Stevie Wonder for our group, and it's there are no mistakes. It is so
mistakes.
well done.
Yeah.
And so we actually asked Courtney to write a couple more, or we're in the process of asking her. I think we mentioned it, and she's game
Yes,
for writing a
yeah.
couple more songs for us. Actually, we're gonna do a Courtney showcase at this next year's
Wow.
of next year's Harmony Sweepstakes,
Okay.
and it's gonna be amazing. And so yeah, mwah, chef's kiss, Court, you're amazing. So she writes and she will write more. She's taken on the like she wants to. So, but we've also have a couple other people we know. Jailberg, they represent another acapella group, Six Appeal, who's a world-renowned acapella group in the world, obviously, but also they're from Minnesota. And Michael Brookins, he wrote a really pretty and cool jazz arrangement of Claire de Lune for us, so that's really fun. A lot of us are capable of writing arrangements for us. Like I can, Anna can, Christina can, Luke can, but it's a lot. Like people, like it's a lot of work, and like I'm not saying like so our friends who do it like touche and amazing, but like I have so much on my plate. Like I won't really want to do an arrangement or like a few, but I'm just like that's so much. So it's like, and I'm capable, but it's just it's a lot, especially in a vocal band where you're like considering 5 voices and blah blah blah. But like, yeah, so we all can. We haven't yet, but that's on the horizon for us. Like we're definitely like the people that I mentioned, myself, Luke, Anna, Christina, like we're all capable, and like I said, on the horizon, it's gonna happen. We're gonna
Absolutely.
do it. Yeah.
So does that mean? So wait. So are you guys on all streaming platforms, like with the songs that have been
We're
arranged?
not
Okay.
yet, which that's a next huge big goal for me.
That's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah, I
That's
really
gonna be
want.
great.
That's
Yeah.
my. So I was just at a bachelor party in Maine for Nick. Nick's getting married this weekend. So I was at a bachelor party, and we were just on a boat, and we were like, someone said, "Hey, let's all go around and let's talk about like a big, like one huge thing you want to have accomplished before the year ends." And the thing I said was, I would really like to have some of my own music, if it's whether mine or Mischief or even solo stuff, who knows?
Right.
Just on streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Bandcamp, is that a thing?
That's
Or
one.
Band
yes.
something, yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So something like I would really like to have streamable music, and so
Yeah.
before the year ends, I'm gonna put it out there, manifest that's gonna happen.
Would you like make a song with me?
Yeah, I would love to. We've talked about it before in the past.
Yeah,
and
we did, yeah.
But
And
COVID
then-
kind of took that,
COVID
and
took it away.
COVID took it away. COVID took a lot of stuff away. So I would love to, if you'd have me. Oh, I would love to be featured.
Yes, because
Cool.
I'm
Mhm.
working on an EP. No one knows about it.
Cool.
It doesn't
Oh.
have a name, but it's
That's
like in
some-
the very beginning stages, and I'd love to like have you on there if you want to be.
I would love to. Cool.
Yay.
Thanks. Wow, I feel so special. I just got goosebumps.
Manifest.
Thank you. Yes.
Got you, bro.
Yeah. Manifest.
That's so exciting.
Yay.
Okay.
So that was the thing. That was what I really. Yeah. Nothing on yet, but before the year ends, it will happen.
Yes. I hope it
And so,
happens
yeah.
much more than
Thank
just with
you.
me. Much more.
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. I know I don't have anything out there. Well, okay, that's a lie. I have stuff from college that are like in like big, like large ensemble choirs. I have like I have a album from an ACDA thing that I did in vocal jazz
Okay.
at the ACDA National Convention that was in Des Moines that year. My vocal jazz sang there, and it was really cool. We have 6 songs on there, and I also have some stuff from U Singers and Choir. At University Singers, that's our large ensemble at UMD.
Okay.
So, but other than that, like I don't have
yeah, like
things.
your own like.
Yes, my own thing that I can like draw from and just be like, hey, this is what I do now.
What is do you have a stage name?
No, just Ricky. Ricky.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, Ricky for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
So people who don't know, I adopted the name Ricky probably in like 2020,
Yeah.
2021. I'm really really into it. I had a different name. The name was Garrett, and I there's nothing wrong with the name. That name is a beautiful name, but when you're like, I didn't have, not that I'm like, I just didn't have any choice in the matter. None of us do when we're named, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
true.
like, and that's okay, right? But like, I think of myself and I'm like, am I a Garrett or am I a Ricky? And I'm a Ricky, baby. I'm a Ricky. So I'm just like, that's just how it is, honey. Like I'm a Ricky. And the coolest thing is, so I'm changing my name to Ricky legally. That'll be coming up. But my name Garrett, and my middle name that my mom gave me was Pierce, and so my name will be Ricky Pierce. Ricky Pierce, and my middle name is going to be the letter G. So the name that my mom gave me,
That
Ricky,
is so sweet.
like G Pierce, it's still there. You
It's
know,
engraved
exactly.
into your
It's
name.
engraved into my name. It's still there, Ricky G Pierce. Like that's it. So like that's the stage name, Ricky G Pierce, or like Ricky, just Ricky. It's cute. I'm Ricky.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a beautiful
Yeah,
story. I'm glad I
thanks.
asked you that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, a lot of people like wonder, and I'm like, yeah. I never really identified with that. I would say people would be like, "What's your name?" I'd be like, Garrett, and it doesn't come out of my mouth. Well, it does not come out well, right? But then they say, "What's your name now?" I'm like, Ricky. You know?
And they're like cute.
No, they're like, yeah, it is. You know? So yeah,
Garrett.
I know. Yeah. What's your name? Garrett.
You say
I
it
would
so like
say it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. But Garrett, but like I would think how it would be. That's how it would be, people. America and everyone else out there in the world, that is how it was. Oh yeah.
Crying.
Mhm.
Someone bring me back to life.
Yeah. Bring you back.
Let me see.
I know, right?
My brain, okay, how was it working with me? How did you like it?
Oh, like wait, at Luce or
Yeah.
at Ever? Okay,
I
because
guess Ever, that's fine.
okay, amazing. Both working
Well,
with you.
thank you.
Okay, Jasmine doesn't know this, but well, maybe you do. I'm pretty sure you were the first face I saw when I came to Luce. Yes.
I think I trained
and
you.
yes,
Like,
you trained me, and like
It's so fun.
I came in and she's smiling and just so sweet and so nice. So I think that had a really big part of me being so comfortable on the job being myself, because like
Thank you.
were so welcoming and sweet, and when you go into a job and like your trainer is just like so nice and just like no
I went like,
amazing and just like so sweet and like not scary, like, you know what I mean? Like that's a huge deal, like to people who like start a lot of jobs. So let me put that out there. Like if you like just treat, like if people come into something and you're the person that they see first, like kind of welcome them with a big like sort of energy, because that helps a lot. Like that helps a lot of people.
Thank
Like if you have like a impending doom of energy, no one wants that, right?
They don't.
And so
It's
no,
so scary.
it's scary. So I've always like appreciated that about you, and like
Thank you.
always had that in my mind of like my job has been like a lot. When I started, was a lot of my happiness came from you, and also
Thank
from
you.
her.
Yeah. So
The two of you.
MC's here.
Yeah,
And,
so we have a friend
we
here.
all
Her
used
name
to
is
work
MC.
together.
Yeah, we all work together, and she was there too on the job, and we have some stories, and she's really sweet, and they're really good. But yeah, I've always loved working with you. And then I got to do some
you.
creative stuff, and I've always wanted, and I've gotten to do some like shows on the same bill as Jazz, and it's always been incredible. All of the things that people have said with you on the bill, they're just like, she has such a cool and amazing and unique sound, and I'm so happy that it's part of, you know, like today's like music industry. Like it's
thank you.
refreshing and it's like new, but it's also like you come with like a sort of like, you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And so people love that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
so sweet. Thank
You're incredible. And
You're
yeah.
incredible.
And everything you do, you put out all this stuff, and it's just needed, you know?
Thank you.
So necessary. It's necessary.
It's really nice that it's being received like
Yeah,
that,
it's
because
100%.
everything I do, I want to like make sure there's a healing presence in it.
Absolutely.
Because whenever
Yeah.
something happens in my life that tears me down, I'm just like, I don't want anybody to ever feel this way.
Yeah, so you want to
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, come up with something that can like have that sort of like ammo to like,
Yeah.
you know, deal with that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, when I was working with you, it was so much fun,
Hmm.
and like I just love how extra you are, because I'm just like,
I'm very extra. Can you tell?
no, yes, because oh my gosh, your spirit is just so uplifting,
Thank you.
and it really like energizes me, because I'm just like, oh, Ricky's walking like that, I'm walking like that, because like what the fuck? Like,
yeah, who cares? Let's do
yeah.
it. Ricky's walking like that. I'm walking like that.
you just have, you're so free,
Thank
and
you.
you just do it no matter if somebody's like being rude or like whatever. You're just like, well, fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
gonna
you. I'm doing
continue.
me. Like, you have nothing to do with how I feel and how happy I want to feel. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like, the people who are going to act like that, it's like,
Yeah.
do not let them have anything, like, pull any of that, like, pull any of you down. Because they have
Exactly.
nothing to do with how happy you are and how happy you want to be.
Yes.
You know? Like, yeah.
And your style is so gorgeous. So my parents and I were talking about it. So at our last show when we were at
White Squirrel.
White Squirrel.
Yeah. Did they like my cute little cowboy outfit with the sheer shirt?
Green, like,
oh yeah, those teal pants.
yes, teal pants.
Yeah.
And the tie. And did you have suspenders on too?
I didn't have suspenders,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I was wearing this like very sheer like cowboy shirt, but it was very sheer, but it was like tucked in really tight. So yeah, it looked
we were
like I
all
was
talking
suspended.
about you. It's just like you look super fly and
Thank
like amazing.
you.
Like
Thank
just
yeah, it
great.
was fun. I was feeling
Yeah.
myself that night. I was trying to. I've had a really weird thing recently where I just want to be like a really super gay cowboy farmer.
I love that for you.
That's
you know?
like it's hot and fun.
What were you saying? You were saying something, Iana. What were you saying?
Oh, it's always like
Iana.
Yesiana.
And I was just like, yes, Iana.
Yes, yes.
You know?
Oh, Yesiana. Like Yesiana. Yeah.
Like being around you, like it, you know, radiates, and the aura is like in the air, and I just had so much fun. I'm just like, Ricky's here, we're having fun, you know.
Yay. Oh, that makes me feel good. That's how I don't know. I want everything to feel like that because I want everyone to feel like comfortable being who they want to be, who they are.
Yes.
Be yourself. You're selling yourself short if you're not yourself.
Yes.
And it did take a little bit to like find that, but like I didn't have I couldn't not be this. You know what I mean? There was not a lot of I tried growing up in that tiny ass town. I grew up in Blue Earth, Minnesota, and Bryceland was even smaller than Blue Earth. Like I tried to not, but like baby, like oh my god, yeah, exactly. Like if the shoe fits, honey, the shoe fits. Like you're gonna be her.
I'm going to open up the floor to Ricky right now to tell us the shows that he has coming up. So, Ricky.
Cute. Okay,
take
so
you.
sad thing is, there's nothing until the winter months, which is okay. But so we did a lot of stuff in the summer, which is amazing with Minor Mischief. And now in September, Nick's getting married this weekend, and then he's gonna be occupied with like a honeymoon and all that. Like after that, for a while, and then Christina and Luke are actually going to Egypt in October, which is really cool for them. They like Christina travels all over the world, and they're going on a Nile River cruise, so they're going to be gone for a few weeks in October, and then there's a few other like blackout dates, and for all of us, but. November, we start to really, really buckle down on Christmas stuff because as a singer, there's an acapella and anything. As a singer, Christmas is your most lucrative time, especially for Minor Mischief / the Mistletones. Yay! We become the Mistletones in December. Okay. Yeah. So catch us in the month of December. We do actually Minor Mischief always does the tree lighting ceremony at the St. Paul Union Depot. And that's the first weekend of December. I think it's that Saturday. And they light the big tree in front of the depot. And it's amazing. So fun, like right at the light rail station. Okay. And then so we do a huge concert for an hour in the with one of the biggest halls in the depot itself. So that's really fun. And then we do a lot of caroling that month as well, all over. We do oh my gosh, why am I blanking? There's a mall. It's an outdoors outlet mall in Woodbury Lakes. Woodbury Lakes Mall. We do every weekend. We're there from like 11 to 2 on Saturdays and Sundays, and we do caroling around that mall. Otherwise, we do a few caroling gigs around the city as well. So lots and lots of Christmas stuff, which is fun. I've done Christmas stuff my entire life. I've known these songs since I was 2. Wow. So it's like, it's fun. It's a lot. It's tiring, but it's great. I love it. I love it. So that's going to be our next gigs. But they're fun. That depot one's really, really fun because it's all 5 of us. A lot of the caroling is just 4 of us, just 4-part. But when we do that, the depot one, it's Minor Mischief. It's the whole band, and that's an entire hour of Minor Mischief Christmas jazz songs and stuff. So really, really cool. So please come. Yay. We'll have it listed either on all our social media, and if we don't have our website up yet, which hopefully we do, we'll have that on there. So,
all right. Yay. Ricky, thank you so much for being on Musicality Mondays.
Yay.
Is there anything you want to leave the audience with?
I just am honored to be on this. Thank you so much for asking me. And I know we covered it in like the show itself, but like, it just goes a long way, just like being yourself and like, following your heart and your truest passions and stuff, because there's nothing wrong with it. So I think the two of us both do that. And
I think we do too.
It's really like fun and to like be able to be a part of the music scene coming up right now. So Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I'll see you guys in the next video.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.